Welcome to your favorite Tennessee Titans podcast, Tennessee Titans Weekly. Jacques. Jacques. Good afternoon, folks. What's up, man?
What up?
How's everybody feeling today? Tough loss 20-17 to the Kansas City Chiefs, Jacques. You know we got a whole lot to talk about today. I know you all are ready as well. That was last year's score. My bad. Here it is. 20-17. Wish that was this year's score, by the way.
Right.
But 20-17, Kansas City with the victory. Who we got in the show, bro?
All right, let's check in the chat, man. Hey, shout out to Latoya P, one of the first people.
She was first. What's up, Latoya P?
Team leader, man. He in here heavy with the comments, man. What up, team leader? What about Rob? We had him on the ropes, but they pulled the ropes down. Yep, I know. But it was great.
Yep.
Great shot. Got Jeremiah in the building. What up, brother? How you doing?
What
How
up?
You feeling? Tighten up. Let me see. Are they coming in now? They coming in. Sherrod Butler.
What up,
brother?
Sherrod?
What up? Ian Talley. What's good, brother? What's
Ian
good?
Talley. What it do?
We got Jay Bryan in the building. I feel you, Josh.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Hey, you got James. Right. Rogers in the building. What up, brother? What up? We gonna get there. Jetstream. What up, bro? Pig Weekly. What up? We got Jakey on early with the super chat.
Early.
He says nobody to blame but that man in that office. We gonna get there.
Hey, bro, you already speaking for. Hey, y'all make a super chat. You know we gonna interrupt everything to put that up. So Jakey on, bro. You're right, brother. So Jakey on. Boom. Jakey on in the building early.
Appreciate it, sir. We appreciate that, Jake, man. Volcano to the sweet. What up, what's up, y'all? Sweat it out, bro. Sweat it out. Eric Atkins, what up, brother? He said, make no trades at the deadline. I know, dude. I know. We got Rodney in the building. What up, brother? Let's see. We got okay, it's coming in. Hold on, give me 1 minute, Hope. We got okay, tighten up. You got Damon in the building, and we got another super chat. We got some Stanley. He said, what it do, y'all?
Stanley, what's good, Stanley?
What up, bro?
What it do, Stanley? From Memphis and Nashville, bro. 901 to the 615, bro.
Yes, sir.
Stanley Wilson. Boom! Stanley Wilson in the building early.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate it, Stanley.
We appreciate that, Stanley. Really do, bro. Tommy Dixon, what up, bro? He said, need wide receiver help so bad. We know, trust us. We're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about it. Jetstream, honestly, do we win the game if Ryan? Then that's what I'm going to talk about here, too. So I love the questions, man. Welcome, y'all. We really appreciate y'all, man. Definitely. Sean B in the building. What up, bro? I know.
Yep.
We're going to talk about it, bro. We're
gonna talk. It's a whole lot to talk about, man. You know, it's a lot of good highlights from the game, too, y'all. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yes,
like,
sir.
and we'll talk about that, too, for sure. You know what I'm saying? And you know, that's what we're gonna do, man. That's what we're gonna do. So Jacques, I'm ready to rock. What about you, bro?
Let's rock and roll, bro.
All right. So
do the rock, man.
Before we ask this question, we did put a poll out there for our subscribers as far as who to blame the loss on. So I'm gonna share that real quick. Do y'all see that? Thank you for those that did vote, man. We had 118 votes that came up as well, too. As you see, most have put the blame on Todd Downing. Then next, wide receivers. Then John Robinson. And then you look at Malik Willis in our offensive line. You know, those are, comparative low numbers. But the Todd Downing is the highest number by far at 42%. So that's what you all said. Hey, we appreciate everybody. It kind of gives us a parameter before the show starts. We might do that more often to kind of get your feedback before the show starts, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
So they gave us our reasons as to why we lost, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Jacques.
Yes, sir.
What about you, man? What would you say are 2 reasons why we lost this game, man?
So, first of all, I want to give everybody in the comment section a shout out, man. Y'all coming with some great reasons of why we lost. Great points, man. That's why y'all are one of the greatest fan bases on earth. So we appreciate y'all, Tennessee Titan Weekly family. But we're here to talk about 2 reasons we lost. One reason is you shot yourself in the foot with a lot of bad penalties. Okay, a lot of those are drive killers. Okay, and I don't think nobody's really talking about that piece of it. I mean, there were positive plays that got negated by negative plays, right? Penalties. I can go to the one that the block in the back from Cody Hollister. Horrible, right? Cody, I don't know what you were thinking, bro. And it was ticky for tacky. It was really tacky and ticky-tacky, but Nah, bro, we don't do that, right? You don't sit there and kill a drive. And I think Derrick Henry had like a 10-yard gain on that play, right?
Yep.
It was several negative plays that put us back. And when you're dealing with a rookie quarterback, man, you got to put him in a position to be successful in all ways, right?
Yep.
Every way that you got to do, you got to just make sure everything is rolling. So that's one. Now, two, you ready for this?
Okay.
I'm going to go to Mr. N's Tally's comment.
In Tally. IT in the building.
Y'all know how I feel about Mr. Todd, man. You know how I feel. And I know you only giving me two, but I'm just going to give you two. But I'm going to go in depth about Todd. Okay.
Hey, go break as much smoke as you want, Jacques. Go for it, bro.
Okay. So
hey, man,
Todd,
hey, bro. More than anything, it's a therapy session, Jacques, man.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying?
Is.
Hey, man, share how you feel, bro. Go for it, bro.
So this is my complaint about Todd, right? This is how it's been all year. And Todd, I'm talking to you, bro. I gotta put you on the hot seat, man. You're in the pool pit, all right?
All right.
The first half, you were doing good. I mean, the plays that you were putting Malik in position to be successful. Derrick was running. Just things were amazing. Things were going. We were competing. And I really couldn't. There really wasn't no questionable calls in that first half. I was like, Todd is in a rhythm. Malik looks comfortable. Derrick looks comfortable. The offensive line is blocking pretty well. Of course, we can't go talk about the receivers. The tight ends were getting involved. I mean, it was
no paper.
It was smooth. It was smooth. Everything was smooth. Smooth. But again, you get to the second half that's killed us all year. Now, when we said this on our previous show, this was going to come back to haunt us, right? We needed a game where we needed our offense to step up. Second half, no adjustments, okay? No adjustments at all, right? No adjustments, right? You saying, hey, we're going to try to do this. Now, you started getting funky with your play calling. You take out Derrick. You put in Haskins in certain situations, right? You're not putting Malik in a situation where he can be successful when he's trying to be comfortable and making a rookie not also much feel like a rookie. Also, putting your receivers in a position where they can get open. Now, the receivers were getting locked up. And I don't know if you guys have seen Todd Downing's route combinations. The way he schemes his routes are horrible, okay? You have skinny posts. Three receivers are running the same route in the same vicinity. I'm like, dude, you have to get them where they're clearing out space. You have to get them where you're scheming them to get open. You need to have them to help. You need Malik to help because you don't have a high-powered. Matter of fact, your receiving core has to be the baddest in the NFL and probably the baddest in college football too. That's how bad our receiving core is, right? And I know when I say college football, that's how bad our receivers are. They're not good, y'all, okay? So you have to scheme something to get them open. You got to play to their strengths. They're not man receivers. You know what I mean? Contested receivers. They're not D-Hop. They're not A.J. Brown. They're not contested receivers. They can't catch. Okay, they can catch, but they can't catch contested passes. So I have to put them in a position to play to their strengths. They're possession receivers. If you guys notice, Malik didn't throw in the middle a lot, right? Yep. Why? Because he couldn't. Todd's not scheming nothing for a receiver to sit in that zone and say, hey, I want you to be in a possession receiver and sit in that zone and catch the ball, right? That's what I want you to do. Hell, he didn't even put Tannehill in a position for him to be successful. And Tannehill's just working with paper, right? So if I have a rookie quarterback, I want to make him successful. And this is where Todd Downing is failing, right? Yep. Todd Downing he doesn't have to work too much with Tannehill because Tannehill's a veteran. Tannehill's been in the league, 10 years, 11 years? He's been in the league for a long time, so Tannehill knows the protocol. Malik has only been in the league. This is his first year, right? If you know my rookie is starting, I have to put him in positions to win. And Todd doesn't do that. Okay? He doesn't do that. He doesn't. Now, can I give you a bonus, Hawk? Can I give you a bonus?
Yes, sir.
John Robinson, I got a bone to pick with you, bro. And I said it on the last show. When were we going to give John Robinson smoke? When were we going to start saying, hey, John, bro, we need to talk, right? You've done a lot of great. Imagine A.J. Brown on the outside when Malik threw that beautiful pass he threw. It was beautiful. A.J. would have caught it. It probably would have been a touchdown, right?
Yep.
OBJ, I see you, Tommy. More from the Panthers. Somebody that can catch a damn ball, right? Chris Conley, he put it in your hands. You dropped it. What are you doing, right? What are you doing? So I think Todd Downing has a safety net. Todd Downing and John Robinson have a safety net in Derrick Henry. Derrick Henry will save me and your jobs. We can call the plays, right? When you have a Derrick Henry back there that is running for damn near 1,000 yards every year, 1,500, 2,000, about 2 years ago, he can save anybody's job. But when he breaks down and you got to really scheme up just anything, you see how it goes. And it cost us last night. I can't put no blame on Malik. I'm not putting no blame on Malik. That's not Malik's fault. That's John Robinson and Todd Downing not putting him in the best position to succeed. I even go to Tannehill. You say, oh, Tannehill, we want you to succeed. We want you to be this great quarterback. We want you to win a playoff game. Well, how the hell is he supposed to do that when he has third and fourth and fifth string receivers he's trying to work with? Most of the time.
There's a receiver core right there. Y'all see our receiving core right now? That's what they look like right now.
Oh, cooking. You cooking in the kitchen, bro. Oh, but when I look at even with Tannehill's touchdowns, he's probably thrown 1 or 2 touchdowns to a receiver. AJ Brown got more receiving yards than our whole damn receiving core. That's a problem. That's a problem, okay? That's the and Damon, you saying it. It's not just Ryan Tannehill.
Yep.
At this point, you need to know what the problem is. Now, in this same breath, do I expect Todd Downing to get better overnight? No. You are what you are, right? So I ain't gonna take too much, but that's me, bro. What about you?
Facts, no paper. All right, so I give everybody credit again on the poll, man. I mean, I pretty much am in line with everybody here in this regard. The only two that I would flip, man, is wide receivers and John Robinson. I would flip that. Okay, they're very close. It's probably 2 or 3 votes difference, but I would flip that a little bit. So let's talk about Todd Downing. All right, so yes, this is your receiving core. Agreed, right? Not a lot of talent. I understand that. And then when I look at their receivers, this is how they look when they get the ball thrown to them. Bloom, 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 bloom. The whole game, right? Bloom, 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 right? Malik Willis threw 2 really good passes to Nick Westbrook-Akina and Chris Conley. You got to come down with that catch. You got to help your young quarterback out, right? You got to. And so, get it. We don't have a wide receiver group at all. We have the worst wide receiver group in the NFL. Please debate me if you do. If you disagree, put that in the comment. We'll put it up here, okay? There's no question we have the worst receiver group in the league. The problem is you have to understand that. You got to put these players in the best position possible. Running 3 or 4 goals every play is not going to get it done, okay? How many times do we see Malik Willis going back, looking up, and there was nobody open? No one broke in. There wasn't any slants. There wasn't any hooks, no curls, no anything, no drags or anything. Everything was just deep. And I'm like, we got Randy Moss out here now? Is that what we're doing right now? Like, the play calls were terrible. There were times I saw receivers blocking on passes, right? Now, I called the radio station today. I called 104.5. And if you all listen to a lot of national radio stations, I call a lot. They know who I am. And so they did advise. They said, well, Hawk, man, one of the plays was a screen pass that's supposed to have been to, I think, Dontrell Hilliard as to why they were blocking downfield. Okay, I guess. But that's just one play. There were other plays that it was a lot of confusion on the outside with our receivers. And I got to put that on Todd Downing. I got to put that on him. Just say, hey, you guys aren't burners. We know that. We know that you guys have no hands. And it made me think of the song. So for those that are into rap music, man, y'all know the classic. It's a hood classic for sure that is played in the club a lot by Waka Flocka Flame. No hands. That's what it reminds me of, right? So, and I looked at the lyrics. It reminded me of Hollister and Nick Westbrook-Akina. Your girl, the way you moving, got me in the trance. DJ, turn me up. Lady, this your jam. I'ma sip Moscato and go loose with them pants. I mean, that's what it reminded me of. No hands, right? That is on Todd Downing. You have to understand your personnel. Jacques and I have been saying all season, the problem has been personnel. And you got to understand it as an offensive coordinator, right? You got to understand that. How in the hell did we almost beat the Kansas City Chiefs with 80-something yards passing? How? If you're the Chiefs, I'm sitting there like, bro, Patrick Mahomes had over 500 yards of all-purpose yards, and you almost lost, right? Yeah, 68. He threw the ball 68 times, and y'all barely won. That tells you how good our defense is. But I'm just saying, like, we still had a chance, even with our inept offense, we still had a chance to win this game. And we couldn't throw a screen pass to Derrick Henry. We couldn't keep Derrick Henry in the game, your best player on offense. He's on the bench in the second half. Derrick Henry had 17 carries. 17 for Derrick Henry? That's crazy. We always say, hey, we want to cut his carries. They want him to have 35 carries, but damn, give him 25. In the fourth quarter, I was telling Jacques, hey, this is the time to play Derrick Henry. Get your 20 carries in the fourth quarter, man. Run the damn ball, bro. And in the first half, when they ran the RPO with Malik Willis and Derrick Henry, it looked really good. But for some reason, they just went away from it. So I'm going to give him, I'm going to say 60% of it is his fault. The other 40% is a guy that's not even on the field, man. This guy here, John Robinson. Okay? So, John, I got to give you some smoke, bro. Let me tell you something, man. You let A.J. Brown go, okay? And matter of fact, you know, one thing I ain't said, Jacques, man, y'all see my hoodie? Let me show my hoodie real quick. Man, I feel good in my hoodie, man. Y'all see my hoodie? So in the description, it'll have that in there as well as far as a link, man. We got a real good sale on it, man. It's good. It's getting cold outside. Hey, get you a hoodie, man. It's a navy blue hoodie. We got this in 8 colors, man. Get them. I love it. I love it. So, John Robinson, you got me out there wide receiver, bro. So you say, AJ, we'll let you go. Man, we're good with Nick Westbrook-Ikhine as our wide receiver 1. We're good with Robert Woods as wide receiver 1. One of these guys is going to figure it out, right? We drafted Traylon Burks. We got Kyle Phillips. Oh, we're good. All right, let's go, Titans. Are you serious, bro? Are you serious? Now you see what's happening. Jacques and I have said since week 1, it's going to come to bite us, man. We have a Super Bowl defense. Do you all agree with that? We have a Super Bowl defense. We have a Hall of Fame running back. Offensive line is so-so. And we have the worst receiving group in the league. It's going to cost us. This is a year with Buffalo. Buffalo can be beat. The Kansas City Chiefs can be beat. This is a year we can really make noise, and we didn't make a move. John Robinson, you didn't make a move to get a damn wide receiver. It's on you, John Robinson. 40% of it's on you. I'm not blaming Derrick Henry. I'm not blaming Malik Willis. I'm not blaming Mike Vrabel. I'm not even blaming the offensive line. I kind of want to blame the refs. I might give them 5 to 10% of it. But the majority of it's from the front office and from our offensive coordinator. That's how I feel, man.
Facts, no paper. I mean, we've been saying it for the longest. I mean, it's gonna come back to bite us. And
yes, sir, dude.
It did. That's why I said I'm lukewarm. At the beginning of the season when you asked me how I felt, lukewarm. Lukewarm as I can get, right? And you get rid of your number 1 receiver, which there's some ticky-tackiness going on there on Twitter and stuff. That's what you get. So, yep. Let's see what some of these comments are, man. What up, Big Titan TV? What's up, bro? What's up?
Big Titan TV, what's up?
Team leader, we are wasting Henry and this top defense. Yes, we
Tell
are.
him, team leader.
It can be we'll see.
Nope.
Westbrook-Ikhine, ain't it? Right. Yep. It ain't it.
Hey, Jacques, can I tell you something real quick that I said on the radio that caused a lot of people to laugh, man? I said I would rather throw to Russell Westbrook than Nick Westbrook. And I also said I'd rather have Dave Hollister, the R&B singer, over Cody Hollister, receiver.
You probably can catch. That's funny.
Yeah.
I think it's time for another GM. Now, Rodney, we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see. I don't think it'll happen, but we'll see. You guys are discussing verbal calling out the receivers to Ed.
Not yet.
We'll talk about it. We're going to talk about it because that's something I noticed yesterday too. So that's going to spark a debate. It's not going to spark a debate, but it's going to be an interesting conversation. Wait till we get to the chop up. Just wait. Wait till we get to the chop up.
Team leader, you must have heard me on the radio, bro.
You see that?
Best comment with a hoodie. Okay.
Oh, well, what you think, huh? What you think?
We'll see what's up. We'll see what's good.
Yeah, we might do that. Yep, agree.
Yep.
All right, let's see. Oh, yeah, Ian Taylor said,
hey, man,
was that you?
Team leader did hear me on the radio station. Cool, team leader. Cool, man. Hey, I call often.
Ian said he did too.
Okay, cool. All right, yes, that was me. That was me, dude. That was me. That was me. I call a lot, man, and I've been call of the day several times, and I've met them on 104.5 and 102.5, man. I love calling the radio station, bro, because they say stuff like, "Nah, I got to call right now." They're pissing me off. I got to call.
That's funny. All right, so we're gonna get to the next segment.
Yes, sir.
This is plain out simple. I'm gonna ask you: are you concerned? What are you concerned? Do you have any concerns? I think everybody has concerns. What's your concerns, my friend?
I have a lot of concerns.
Okay, talk to us.
Now, we are 5-3. We are the 4th seed in the AFC. So again, we're not. 4? Yeah, we're 4 right now.
Okay.
If Baltimore wins with their 3, we're 4. So it's like I can complain all day. And there's many teams out there that's a lot worse than us. So you know what I'm saying. So we're blessed to have a good program here. My concern is Todd Downing. My concern is our wide receivers. My concern is our offensive line. Now, I hadn't said anything about our defense at all. Zero. Haven't said anything about our punter situation. Kicker's a little concerning too on special teams, but it's our offense. We've been saying this probably every week as to reasons we can lose the game, and it's simple. Can we score enough? We told Ryan G in our podcast last week with the Chiefs. He's like, you guys do average 32 points a game, but you're not getting 32 points on the Titans. We said that clearly. We said, you all will score. I'm not saying we won't have you down here, but the problem for us is, can we beat you just in general, just in scoring? Can we score enough? Now, I'm shocked that they only had 20 points. We really pushed them. That was the lowest scoring points they've had. We got 51 people in the chat, too. Hit that like button, man. Hit that like button. But my biggest concern, even when Ryan Tannehill comes back, is still our offensive play calling. Mm-hmm. And it's our talent. I would say this. I personally think it's our talent over offensive play calling just by a little bit. I'd say 55-45 talent, offensive play calling, because you need players. And I think more than anything, you got to start putting in Chig. I think Chig should be wide receiver one. He's a tight end, right? Mm-hmm. You got to figure out Dontrell Hill. You get him more involved. You got to sort of figure out the personnel that you have that do. It's not like we don't have playmakers. We just don't have any wide receiver. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of them have overachieved. Nick Westbrook-Akina has he's undrafted. Cody Hollis is undrafted. He's been in the league. He's got a Super Bowl ring. He's been in the league for a long. These guys have overachieved. They're still on the field. But we know we have maximized their abilities. We got to get everybody else involved. Chig involved. Austin Hooper involved. Dontrell Hilliard involved. Hassan Haskins involved. We got to get them involved. And again, shout out to team leader. You got to know your talent. Okay? I know I cannot grow hair. So why would I teach you, Jacques, about hair products? I can't. All I can do is do what I do, man. That's my talent, right? So that's my concern, Jacques. What about you, bro?
Well, I've been screaming it since last year. And now, like you said, everything that you said is facts, no paper. It's like beating a dead horse. We keep saying the same thing over and 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 over again. This is why, like you said, when Todd Downing did have the talent, he didn't know how to use it. Last year, he had talent. He had A.J. Brown. He had a workhorse on the outside. You had Julio Jones. Last year's offense was statistically a little bit better than this one, but now you take the talent away. Oh, no. What you going to do now, right? So that's why I think it'll allow him to keep his job just because of that. He doesn't have the talent, right?
Yep.
Just don't. Then John Robinson, I don't know what – and shout out to what's his name last week when we had him on the show. He said a statement that was really prolific of why can they pay $500 million to Patrick Mahomes and still have money to pay this player, that player, this player.
Yep.
The Rams do the same thing. This team does the same thing. This team does the same thing. And we can't do that? Now, Sean Britton, I seen your comment, bro. Now, I don't know how much validity this is and how much truth it is. But if this is true, this is very interesting, right? I'm going to have to do some real deep research on that to see if the stadium, and I don't know, I've heard little somethings about it, if the stadium has something to do with your money that you have to pay players. I don't know. I don't know that, but we will see. Okay. But I like I say, that's something me and Hawk have to research offline and be like, if y'all can research it real quick and put it in the comment section, yeah, we'll give y'all some homework. Research that. Does that have any validity to do it? Whoever says it, hey, I'll post your comment. But no, you're right, Hawk. It's something that we have complained about since Arthur Smith. Now look at Arthur Smith in Atlanta, right? How is he running the offense with Mariota? And of course, they got weapons, but they don't have like prolific weapons, but they got weapons. He's put Mario in a position to where these jokers can make the playoffs, right? They have an opportunity to make the playoffs. They're competing, right? Dean P's down there competing. So when I look at it, I'm like, okay, it ain't that. It's Todd Downing. Like Todd Downing, hey, give Arthur Smith Malik Willis and see what he does. Matter of fact, hell, he was balling when he had Tannehill. He revived Tannehill's career. Arthur Smith helped revive Derrick Henry did too. But Tannehill was a backup. And Arthur Smith knew how to use him. Then let's go to Mike Vrabel. Yes, Mike Vrabel has done a lot of good for this organization. He got us out the garbage, right? He did. But now it has to do with it's something to do with money, right? And Vrabel, and we'll get to the chop up in a minute. I think that'll be our first conversation. But shout out to Vrabel, man. Shout out to freaking Vrabel. But anyway, to answer your question, bro, yes. But it's the same concerns we've had since the beginning of the year. And it's going to continue to be a concern. And that concern could bleed over the next year. We don't know, right?
Yeah.
And it could be another concern on the opposite end of the ball, which we'll talk about in a minute. I'll tell you in a minute.
Yep. Well, is there any, speaking of, let's see who else we got in the comment section before I ask this question.
Oh, look at this. Look at this. Jeremiah Malik would be Mike Vick with Arthur. I mean, he probably would. Aiden, mark my words that J-Rob will be fired before Vrabel if J-Rob gets. Yep, I can see that.
Yeah, I got you. And yeah, I would see that too. I mean, if there was one to go, it'd be him for sure.
Yeah,
he'd get hired immediately. But I could see that if there was somebody to go, it'd be him for sure.
Right. So listen, look, Lion King 81, bro. Thank you. We still owe Julio $8 million.
Yep.
We got so much dead cap, it's ridiculous.
Yeah, we do, man. We do. So speaking of things that concerns, what about the bright spots, man? What are some of the positive that you see from this game?
I like that. I'm glad you asked that. It's always some good and positive. Now, what I tell you every time you ask me, Hawk, about our defense.
Don't worry about it, Hawk.
Don't worry about the defense, bro. Don't worry about them. Our defense is a championship defense. And the scary part about it, everybody's still not fully healthy. Molden ain't even played this year, right?
Yep,
Bud Dupree need a new hip. That man's hip, he got an 80-year-old hip.
Yep.
Once he's in there, he's dangerous. Something that I liked yesterday, it wasn't just Jeffrey Simmons getting involved. It was Mario Edwards Jr., it was DeMarcus Walker. Tierra Tart was getting pressure. Of course, Jeffrey Simmons was getting pressure. Bud Dupree was getting pressure. I mean, them boys was eating. The secondary was batting balls down. The linebackers had David Long had Travis Kelce pissed off to the point where he took his helmet off. I mean, Byron, them boys were playing. Lonnie Johnson, Andre Adams. I mean, you name it. The list goes on. Joe Jones was smacking dudes out there. The Titans defense is some goons, and they're physical, and they are amazing. And it's just, you don't want to waste nothing like this, right? You don't want to waste nothing like this. And me and Hawk were defensive guys, so I'm very proud to see our defense doing what it's doing, because 2 or 3 years ago, it wasn't like this. So shout out to Mike Vrabel and John Robinson on that front, right? Bringing in guys that hey, we can definitely go and do what we got to do. Another bright spot, Stonehouse. Stonehouse punting balls, man. He can punt it out the thing. I mean, he should be a Pro Bowler, bro. I don't know what statistically where he ranks, but shout out to the King. The King's doing it. And then another bright spot, and I know this is probably going to be this is a huge debate when it comes to this young man. But I've been rooting for this young man. I'm gonna stand behind his corner, even if he made him one bad throw, which was a couple of bad throws, but this was really bad when it's Malik Willis when he tried to throw to Dontrell Hilliard and he hopped that ball. It happens. But tonight, that was yesterday, his progression from game one where he played to this game was dope. He looked poised. He was running the offense very well. He was throwing dimes. But once again, he didn't have nobody to throw to. He's trying to be elusive. He was elusive, right? You can tell the league is excited about Malik Willis. Andy Reid, put that tweet up there. There's a quote that Andy Reid said. Andy Reid on Malik Willis. I think he's going to be a real good one down the road, right? Now, what I've heard, Andy Reid wasn't even asked about Malik Willis. He wasn't even asked about Malik Willis, right? Then you see Patrick Mahomes saying, hey, man, you're going to be that dude, bro. Just keep balling. Keep doing what you got to do. So for me, those are some of the bright spots that I've seen from yesterday's game that we can feed into the Broncos game. And guys, I'm going to tell you this. Your defense is so good. I know we can't continue to rely on them, but they will keep you in the game to the point where they will keep teams at that 20-point mark like they did with the Chiefs. So what about you, Hawk?
Great points, man. Great points. And I'm gonna turn it around on some other things. I'm gonna try to say some other things that I saw that was major positives, man. So if you look at the offense, right? So if you look at just where things were yesterday, all right. So Malik Willis, 80 yards. But look at Derrick Henry's rushes, right? 17 carries, 115 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Who had him on fantasy football? Can somebody tell me? I did. I had him
Big
on fantasy
Mike.
football. I did. Right?
Hey, Hawk, we're gonna have to fix that, man. You can't keep drafting Henry every year.
I do, man. Hey, man.
The commissioner every year somehow you get Derrick Henry all the time. I don't know how you keep doing that.
Hey, man. Hey, he's made me win a lot of games, man. You know what I'm saying? And again, as we showed earlier, the AFC Player of the Month was Derrick Henry and Ryan Stonehouse. Shout out to them. You know what I'm saying? A huge bright spot with Derrick Henry running the ball. It's sad that, we were not able to, to continue to do that because they couldn't stop him. They looked like the Houston Texans out there. They didn't want to tackle him, literally. And like folks were really scared to tackle him. You know what I'm saying? And so, when you look at that, it's like, damn, like, we ran away from that, man. Like those are great opportunities for us to expose the Chiefs defense. You know what I'm saying? And then I look at this too, man. So look at the time of possession, man. The Kansas City Chiefs had 41 minutes to us at 26 minutes. We only had the ball for 26 minutes. They had 91 plays. 91. I don't know if that's a record. I guarantee it's probably top 5 in NFL history, right? Mm-hmm. I show this to show you they only scored 20 points, and it took them to overtime to get there. That's on our defense, man. Our defense is like, hey, you gonna do a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Y'all, you throw or whatever. We'll do your little dink and dunks. Travis Kelce had 10 catches. JuJu Smith had 10 catches. But the defense, we're looking at an offense that's number 1 in the league in offense, 32 points a game. Our defense said we're not having it. Just thinking we just had a bona fide receiver, man. Just an AJ Brown would have made us win this game. Just one extra, a good receiver who could have made a play. All we needed was to beat them in 4 points, man. You know what I'm saying? So the defense played unbelievable. Derrick Henry was running around the locker room, shaking hands, man, saying, man, I appreciate it. Mike Vrabel gave him a shout out. We have a freaking Super Bowl defense. We do. And some people's like, how can you say that he had 400 yards passing? Well, it's a bend and don't break defense, man. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. We contain. That's part of what we do. You're not going to throw it deep. They didn't have any deep passes yesterday. Zero. They had zero.
What
really
had one.
made the Chiefs win?
They had one to the tight end.
Right, to the tight end, right.
Yeah.
The main reason the Chiefs won was not because of him throwing the ball. It was him in the fourth quarter and overtime running the ball. Mm-hmm. And that's always been a struggle for us is containing, scrambling quarterbacks. Him running was the difference of the game more than anything. He had over 60 yards rushing. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Him running was the problem. But I'm really proud of the defense, proud of the progression I see with Malik Willis. He's got work to do. He absolutely got things he's got to work on. But there's progress. And progress will continue to happen with reps. I don't know if he'll keep starting or not. When Tannehill comes back, Tannehill will probably be back playing for sure. But there was progress. He seemed more confident in the first half. And then, again, shout out to Derrick Henry, man. Just like I was telling about Josh Allen or Patrick Mahomes. Those are once-in-a-lifetime players. Do not take them for granted. Derrick Henry had a hell of a game. 5 games in a row of 100 yards. And he leads the league in rushing. Mm-hmm. With 2 games in the first, he only had like 8 yards rushing. He leads the league in rushing. Shout out to the king, man. Yep.
Definitely.
Yep.
Ian says Willis looks legit. Max tight, and he wants Malik. If he had Malik, he'll maximize his talent. Willis is the future. I think Malik did okay. Still hesitate, but hey, he's a rookie. He's a rookie. You got to remember that, guys. He's a rookie. If he was doing this in year 3 or 4, we got a problem. But I'm okay with him doing it year 1 because he's gonna learn. And like Hawk said, he's not getting enough reps. So T.Y. Hilton is a hell of a free agent. Yes, sir. I would definitely call him at a cheaper rate too. I don't think we have the money to do it. Going to be a beast. I had Henry too. Yeah, you guys are very lucky.
Team leader.
He's our safety blanket. He's our safety blanket in fantasy. If y'all ain't working in fantasy, Henry got you back, bro. Amazing run by Chig. Yes. Chig needs to be in the game more. I don't know why he doesn't put him in there. I'm like, probably because he can't block. That's probably what it is. He probably can't block. That's on this offense, you got to block, bro. It is what it is. I mean,
I would rather have 2 tight ends over 3 receivers, man, just because of our talent. You know what I'm saying?
Our tight ends are making plays. Austin Hooper had 2 catches.
That's right.
That one first catch he did, I thought Malik was throwing the ball away. I was like, is he throwing the ball away? And then Hooper caught the ball. And then the second pass was, I think, Malik's best pass as a pro. He threw that pass right in the breadbasket. I'm like, okay, Hooper's getting involved. But then they went away from Hooper. I don't know. This is frustrating, man.
I see a lot of folks that has a lot of positives to say about Malik Willis, man. And that I really think that's good because even when we look at the poll, let me go back to the poll real quick, Jacques, and we'll go into the live chop up.
Yes,
So
sir.
when we look at the poll, I got it on here. There it is. Only 6% of people said it was his fault as to why we lost the game. Even today on the radio stations that I've heard all day today, where you would have probably thought fans would say Malik, because he only had 80 yards. He only completed 5 passes for 80 yards and no touchdowns, no interceptions. But people realize that our receivers was out here doing this, man. They saw that. They saw that. So the confidence for Malik and Mike Vrabel, who Mike Vrabel took up and took, and took up for him, that's only going to help him in his confidence, man, for sure. You know what I mean? So, and I'll share with you, Jacques. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
And I shared, he's got work to do. He's got work to do. But again, he's a rookie, second game, third round pick. It's all about patience. It's gonna take some time. You know what I mean? So I was really glad to see that progress, man. So
definitely.
Cool. All right. Well, we'll go ahead and go into the live chop up, folks. Our favorite part of the show, folks. As you all know, again, at the dinner table, you can take a seat. We're gonna chop up the ingredients, man, and you get an opportunity to serve questions to us, man. We're gonna fire off these questions, man, and we're gonna get right to it, man. Let's get to it.
First question: do y'all think Titans should start Malik again on Sunday and just Tannehill and rest Tannehill for the Packers? Now, Hawk, we talked about this earlier.
Yep.
Go ahead.
I say yes.
Okay.
I say yes, Rocky Yee. And then that might not, it might not happen because Ron Tannehill, this is our quarterback, y'all. It is what it is, right? You paid him millions and millions of dollars. He's our starting quarterback. When he's back healthy, he's going to be ready. But if he's still limping, why not put Malik out there? All season we was like, we want Malik to sit the bench, you know what I'm saying, so he can learn and things like that. You know what I'm saying? The playbook and things like that. Cool. But given the circumstances we're in now, hey, he's number 2 quarterback. So it's like, okay, let's get him some more experience. And the Denver Broncos, now their pass defense is much better than the Chiefs. You know what I'm saying? But their run defense is not as good as the Chiefs. So it will give him another experience of a defense with a good run a good pass defense, not a good run defense. And maybe he can even, do better. So I'd say yes. What about you, Jacques?
I agree. I mean, if Ryan Tannehill's not ready to go, I mean, let him get another start. And the Broncos, to me, they're not as talented. Russell Wilson is not playing up to par, right? He's just not, okay? So you're not going to have to worry about him like you have to worry about Patrick Mahomes. So your defense should be able to help you a little bit better there because I got Jerry Jeudy on my fantasy team, and this is the reason why I know this. They're not good, okay? And defensively, like you said, their pass defense is dope. But I just think with what the Broncos bring, you can start Malik again, and I'll feel comfortable. Even when he played the Packers are not good this year. They're not playing at a top-level talent. So, I mean, their defense is pretty good. But still, you need to rest Tannehill as much as you can because you don't want him to injure that ankle and he mess it up even more, and then we're really done. He's done. You don't want to mess him up. So, yeah. And Jetstream R2, I seen this comment earlier in the show, man. I wanted to come back and get you. Thank you for making this comment. I mean, this question, asking this question. Honestly, do we win the game if Ryan Tannehill played? Now,
go for it.
That's why I told you to put that stat up there. Now, I'm going to be honest with y'all. The offense has looked like this all season, okay? We've had second half woes where we can't score in the second half, right? Not just with Malik in there, but also with Tannehill in there, right? These are Tannehill stats. Now, this is a normal thing for Tannehill. But what stands out is it's the same thing. It's the same freaking thing. So I think even if we had Tannehill might can see the field a little bit better, but I still think the outcome would have been the same because of the fact he has to throw to the same guys. Something that I seen Malik do a little more than I did Tannehill yesterday was he was throwing downfield a lot more. He was looking for the deep ball a lot. You don't have the talent to do it. Now Tannehill gives you the option to dink and dunk, but even early in the season when I'm seeing the screen pass happen, I'm like, okay, it's not working. But remember, the first half is the Titans half. The second half, we just can't get it going. So honestly, I don't see the big difference. I don't really see a big difference. Tannehill would have had to work some super magic, and he would have had to find Chig or somewhere down the middle to win the game. I just don't see it, man. That's how bad our receivers are. Like Tannehill, he tries his best. I give him credit. But we don't have the guys, man. Hopefully when Traylon gets back and what's his name, Hawk? Racing
Cal
McMahon
Phillips.
gets back, Kyle Phillips, then that gives you the bread and butter that you need that to at least get something going. And I think when you had those guys, Tannehill was threading it up a little bit, not too much, not too crazy, but he was still doing something. So it's just your personality, your talent right now. It's hard. It's just freaking hard. So let me see. So I just wanted to go back to that, man. Thank you for asking that question, man.
Absolutely.
Let's see here. Didn't Wilson get sacked a bunch of times already?
We got 55 people in the chat, man. Hit that like button, man. Hit that subscribe button for sure, man. And if you post a super chat, we interrupt everything. We get into that comment, man, for sure.
So, okay, this is a good comment. Do y'all think Logan Woodside would have given us a better chance to win over Malik with Ryan being out, especially since he has more playing time than Malik? No. Be honest with you, no. Because Logan Woodside hasn't really started a game. Correct me if I'm wrong, Hawk. I don't think Logan Woodside has started.
He hasn't.
Game in the NFL. He started a game in the USFL, but not in the NFL.
No. Yeah.
And Logan Woodside, if Logan, and I'm gonna give credit where credit is due. Hawk said this last year, guys. Listen to this, and this is my boy, and this is why my co-host. I wouldn't replace him with nobody. You remember when we played the Texans last year, and Ryan Tannehill threw 4 or 5 interceptions?
4 interceptions.
Hawk said we had Logan Woodside, and Logan Woodside would have been put in the game if Logan Woodside was about something, and he wasn't.
Yep.
So Logan Woodside was that good, he would have replaced Tannehill a long time ago. So
that's right, bro.
When I hear that, that's what happens, right?
Yep.
Just saying. When I see comments like this, I'm like, guys, if Logan Woodside was the guy, we wouldn't have drafted Malik Willis. If Logan Woodside was the guy, he would have replaced Ryan Tannehill a long time ago. So I gotta give Hawk. I got to give you flowers on that one, bro, because that was a hell of a comment when you said that last year.
Yeah,
and you need to start tweeting that stuff, by the way. I'm just saying.
I got
you. But what you think, Hawk? You think
no. It wouldn't have been it wouldn't have been any better. You know what I'm saying? Woodside's been there for a long time. He has no skin in the game. And so some of those plays where Malik Willis was able to escape, Logan Woodside couldn't do that. So, and you got the same receivers. If anything, we would have got beat worse, probably. Again, our defense still would have held strong, but no, I don't think it would have made a difference. I understand the logic, though. I do. I understand the logic. Right. I do. Because he's been here. He knows the offense. I get that. That's true. But it wouldn't have been any different. No.
Right. I agree.
Yep.
And all the Titans says, but I'm going to add to that, and we don't have no receivers. So you put him in a situation to say he needs to win a game without any receivers, too. So you just put him in. You put him in a worse situation than you put Malik.
Yep.
Malik, at least athletic, he's not. Right. Like, come on.
Right.
All the Titans says, when is Traylon, Kyle, and Racy coming back? Traylon, Vrabel gave a update today. He said he don't think he's ready, but he ain't ready, right?
Yeah.
I can see either the Green Bay game or the following game where you get at least Traylon back. Racy McMath, I don't know what's going on with Racy. I haven't heard nothing about Racy, man. I think he might be done for the season, man. I don't know, bro. I mean, what you think? You think he's done?
I don't know if he's done. I think he's gonna still go a few more games. I do think Traylon and Kyle Phillips won't be back until probably the Green Bay game at the earliest. I don't see them in Denver. I don't.
Got it. I agree.
Yep.
Tennessee T, how much longer do we have before teams start calling Shane Bowen? What you think, Tom? I hope. Do you think they're gonna call him now, or what you think?
I think it'll take one more year, because he's been great since he's been here. I think sometimes with defensive coordinators, man, it's a little different than offensive coordinators. Sometimes, man, you catch a lightning in a bottle, boom, you're gone. Defensive coordinators sometimes take years before they get to be a head coach, as in Mike Vrabel. You know what I'm saying? So I think if he goes another year of consistent performance, then they'll probably be like, hey, Shane, hey, bro, well, what's up, dog? You know what I'm saying? Hey, we got this money over here. What's good? You know what I'm saying? And I would say Shane Bowen is not a limelight guy, so we don't know a lot about Shane Bowen as far as his personality. That's a part of it, too. A lot of guys that get head coaching jobs are in the spotlight, on TV and those things. He seems like a really low-key cat, man. You know what I mean? So I think it might be maybe next year.
Okay, I agree. After playing both the Chiefs and the Bills, who do you think the Titans have a better chance at in possibly in a rematch in the playoffs?
A better chance? Buffalo?
Yep. I think both.
Okay.
I think both. I think, and why I say both, how you play the Chiefs. Y'all played the Chiefs like a play. It felt like a playoff game last night.
Yeah.
It really
Yeah.
did.
Yeah.
I think you can compete with both of them. I
Yep.
think you need more pieces to come back on offense, and you need to get super creative on offense. Like I said, it's not going to happen overnight, but I can definitely see both of them. Because your defense is too good just to not compete. And I want the Bills again because I got a bone to pick with them, and I know. Look what the Jets did to the Bills, guys.
Yeah.
Just saying. You know what I mean?
The Jets unlocked the key, and I told Jacques when the Jets played us last year, everyone was like, y'all lost to the Jets. And I was like, look, I went to the game in New York, in New Jersey, and saw them play. I said, man, the Jets defense is no joke. Like, Derrick Henry was out to get him pop. Now you add Sauce Gardner, and what they did at Buffalo, we're going to lock up Stephon Diggs with a corner and a safety, and we're going to put Sauce Gardner on Gabriel Davis and lock him down. That's a recipe for success against the Bills. And then we saw when Josh Allen got his arm hit, I was kind of like, ooh, that don't look good. He was like, that don't either. So, right now they're checking his arm. He might be out for a few weeks, man.
Yep.
So
the one I'm hearing, it could be longer than a few weeks, dog. Like that's an elbow injury. If he's done, the Bills are done. I'm sorry.
Yeah, they're done. They're done.
You're not winning with what's his name. I'm just gonna say that you're not.
Yeah.
So, and I agree with this. Titans has first we have to win a wild card either, and I agree.
Right.
We've done it.
That's right, Titans South. That's right. You got to win the wild card for sure.
I agree. Who would have more receiving yards? Who would have more receiving yards and touchdowns? Now we know this answer. You know AJ.
That's sad,
AJ.
Though.
You know
sad.
AJ.
That's sad.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Did y'all see AJ Brown? Ola Titan ulnar cartilage tear. Yes, and Keisha Bible, you're right. Yes, it could be. So I mean, I hope not. I don't want to be hurt. I hope he's healthy. You know what I'm saying? But like with Buffalo, man, they got sort of figured out. It's one game, but Kansas City and Buffalo can be beat. And I know Buffalo beat the snot out of us. There's no question about that. But it'd be interesting to see us run it back and just see what happens. You know what I mean? But do y'all think AJ Brown's tweet was petty? Did y'all see that? If I find it, I'll post it. Did y'all see it?
Extra petty. If you go ahead and find that tweet, because that was I mean, it was a shot. Now, as you saying that, I'm gonna go into this. Now, I know I seen a comment earlier and it was asking, did you see what Vrabel said about the receivers? Not just last night, but what he said. He had an interview, and I forgot the guy's name. He was doing a little interview with him, and he said, well, can you think you can win with the same formula that you have now, whatever? He said, well, we got Derrick Henry. He's been winning us games for the longest. And then he said, who the hell we going to throw the ball to? So what that tells me is Vrabel really didn't want to get rid of A.J. Brown.
Facts.
That seems like that was more of a John Robinson shot caller call. He said, you know what? You out, bro.
Yep.
And now you're seeing Vrabel like, okay, this is what I got to work with. That's why I say, y'all, if I hear anybody say fire Vrabel, you smoking on a pack, because Vrabel is the one that's keeping his team together. He's getting the best out of his guys. That was interesting. And Vrabel, like you said, Hawk, there you go.
There's AJ Brown's tweet. Y'all see that? Ain't nobody open. Me just sitting there laughing. AJ, bro, hey man, bro, dude. Yeah, Jason Marable, you're right. Extra. Like, I get it. You're laughing now. Stay humble, man. That's in life, bro. Stay humble. Stay humble. Yeah, Jake Young. I saw about the Jeffrey Simmons. Did you see that too, Jacques?
Oh yeah, I seen that, bro. And Jeffrey Simmons was hot at
Chris Jones, man.
He was pissed at Chris. That's like
hits like a mud, man.
Man, he did. That's like you out at the club last night. And you know what I mean? You with your boys, and you be like, hey, man, I get a phone call. Hey, man, that was crazy last night. You be like, shut up, bro. My wife, right? What are you doing? Yep. That's that same scenario. Like, come on, dude. You supposed to keep that on the low, and you blast that man like that? Yeah, come on, man.
Like, he just ruined that relationship probably forever now, man. Because he looked up to Chris Jones, man.
He sure did. Come on, man. I don't think it was J-Rod. I really think it was AJ. I think it was both, Keisha. I think it was both. Both of them were being super petty. Like, super petty. Okay, so SM Ducky, what up? He said, John Robinson needs to go. Get a younger and more aggressive GM. That this guy is not it. Now, what's his name say last week?
Yeah, Ryan G. Yeah,
Ryan G said the same thing. He said the same thing. What up, Rossi?
What up, Rossi?
If Down just stuck with the first half game plan in the offense, the second half, then we would have won the game. Yes, sir.
That's right.
Freaking sir. Yes, sir.
That's right. Y'all check out Rossi's show, y'all. Check him out. Check him out.
If the Chiefs team showed anything, it is that Vrabel should be coach of the year a second time
man.
in a row.
Mighty
Yes,
Hydra, bro, man. Mike Vrabel is that dude,
yes,
man.
he is that dude.
For
Yes,
real.
sir. He is that
So,
dude.
Keisha, this caption here is gonna tell you what it is, right? Snitches get stitches, okay? So apparently, Jeffrey Simmons and Chris Jones had a conversation right before the game, and it rather be verbal or through a text. And Chris Jones made mention to say, well, they were prepared for Malik Willis because that's what Jeffrey Simmons said he was going to play. So they were sort of preparing for both. And then once they found out that Malik Willis was going to be the quarterback, they started to prepare strictly for Malik Willis. And so I somewhat believe that happened. Jeffrey Simmons said it didn't happen. I think it happened. He just like, I can't believe you just did me like that, man. Hey, man, snitches get stitches, man. We supposed to be Mississippi State, man. You know what I'm saying? We supposed to be cowbelling it up, man. That's how you do me. All right, cool, bro. All right, Jeffrey Simmons. On the other hand, hey, bro, hush, bro.
Yep.
Chill out, man.
Shut up. You need
Shut
to
up.
shut up. Shut up, bro. Like, shut up.
That's a young man. That's a young man mistake.
Yep. That's all it is. You don't tell you what the right hands were doing with the left, bro. You gotta keep that on the low.
Yep.
Sean Britton said, if y'all haven't discussed it, Frank Rice, which I've been saying, what did I say on our last couple of shows? If he don't get it together, he's gonna get fired. Yes, he would be a fantastic offensive coordinator if we was to bring him in. Now I know him and Mike Vrabel got a relationship. I don't know how Mike Vrabel feels about that, but brother, and like I say, I don't know if Todd Downing is going anywhere anytime soon, but I definitely would be on the phone with Frank. Hey Frank, bro, like we need you. I heard this man is getting paid $200,000 a day for the next until 2026 by the Colts. So Frank Rice might just want to. Yeah, there's a tweet. Maybe I got that wrong, but I have to go back and find it. But yes, look it up. He'll be getting paid. He'll be getting paid for a while, dog. So maybe he want to come coach. But if you had brought Frank Rice in here, offensively or OC, man, it's ridiculous, bro. Like he'll get the best. He'll get the best.
Keep going. I'm sorry. Keep going. My bad.
Yeah, he'll get the best out of Ty. Okay, so let me see.
Well, real quick on the Frank Rice thing. The Colts, man, their whole situation is a mess. You know, they try to put it on the offensive coordinator. They fired him, right? Then they changed the quarterback. And then I didn't say agree with them firing the offensive coordinator. It's like, Frank Reich, that's you, bro. That's on you. You've been having this problem for years. Even before he got here, that's on you. Then they changed quarterbacks. Now it's kind of like, man, they just keep on going down. If you are a Colts fan, man, hey, it sucks to be you right now. All right, let's see. I think I've said that, Shop.
You think we'll win?
We can, but it's not on Vrabel, man. It's on the personnel.
Yep.
Vrabel is gonna be there. Vrabel's like, I'm here. Look, Vrabel is like, I'm hungry. Feed me the right food. Don't feed me ramen noodles. Feed me some pasta. Feed me something real. I'm making it work with ramen noodles, but damn, I need some pasta. Holla at me. I'm right here. I can do this. I think Vrabel is definitely good enough to win a Super Bowl. Yes. But you got to have the personnel. We have, again, worst receiving group I may have ever seen in football, man.
We've been here before, though. We were like this before we got A.J. Brown. We've been here before. We've had some decent receivers, but this probably, like you said, we kind of back to how we were a couple of years ago. So they don't surprise me. So team leader in the Colts offense is better. No receivers.
They got better receivers.
Yes. They do.
They got better receivers. There's no question about that. That's better. Michael Pittman probably got more than all them. Even Alec Pierce might have more than all them even combined. So yeah, they got better receivers. They're not a good offense, no, because their offensive line sucks and their quarterback sucks.
Yep, I agree. Touchdown talk. What up, man, bro? Thank you for watching the show. What about those refs doing a fantastic job and screwing us multiple times? The league looks rigged. Now, Hawk, you got that picture? I know you do. Pull that beautiful bean footage up, please.
You know, we haven't said anything really about the refs, man. The refs did terrible. Tell me this before I show this picture. Did you all get a feel that the Kansas City Chiefs fans are some babies?
Yes, they
How
are.
many times you hear them boo on stuff? Like, bro, that's clearly a holder. That's clearly offsides. Like, I'm not so biased to where if the Titans do something wrong, I'm not gonna be like, oh yeah. I'd be like, that's wrong. We shouldn't have done that. But the Chiefs was booing and I'm like, bro, the penalties are on us that shouldn't be like this right here, right?
Man,
is that not? Just look at that. Everybody, just look at that picture for a minute, man. Just look at it for a second.
And I don't see where the hold was. Like they said, well, he was holding. Where's the hold? You have a 5-yard window.
Yep, 5 yards.
You have a 5-yard window to kind of do whatever you want. And after that 5 yards, you got to let up. His helmet was off, right? He ripped his helmet off. He damn near tackled Josh Kalu. So that tells me that yes, when you say rigged, I probably thought that a long time ago. I mean, you got to think about it. The Kansas City Chiefs are the face of Patrick Mahomes is the face of the league. They're the money. The people want to see them win. Bet lines, right? What was our spread? What was the spread?
12.
Okay, they didn't make that. So
nope.
They didn't make that at all. So I don't know, but they tried everything that they do. They were holding. I mean, it was ridiculous, man. Blocking in the back. I'm like, come on, y'all. So yes,
the refs did terrible. The refs did terrible, man. They did. Even the Cody Hollister play. I mean, I get it was blocking the bait. It was kind of ticky tack, man. It was, and then as Keisha Bible said, Jeffrey Simmons was getting held in front of the refs, and I'm like, he's been getting held all season, man.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's evident, bro. I'm like, that's clearly holding, and they're not calling it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
And you know what? I feel like the Titans got their respect last night. Everybody's talking about the Titans, how they look like a contender, like they look like Chris Collinsworth. You know, he usually talks bad about the Titans. He was giving smoke, but he was like, man, they're here to stay. Guys, they're here to stay. They competed. So Sean Britton, Frank is a good head coach. Yes, we did hear about Jeff Saturday. Now, I don't think Jeff Saturday is going to really do too much. I mean, he can try and bring in an all-star cast, but I don't think he will do too much. I mean, do you think he'll do anything, Ho?
I need to say anything else. That's my face right now, man. And that's a former coach, by the way, Jim Moore.
Man.
Jeff Saturday. Don't talk to me about no Jeff Saturday being a head coach. We'd be lucky to win any more games this season. The way that we look.
Oh man, you funny, bro. Yeah, no, you're right. I don't think Jeff Saturday ain't gonna do nothing. I'm Frank. What's his name? He needs to go sit down, man. You are making stupid decisions and emotional decisions. Yeah, Irsay just needs to go sit down, man. It's okay, bro. It is, and they haven't won the division in what, like 6 or 7 years?
2016, man.
Okay, 2016. It's been a while, bro. So they need to really go sit down.
For a long time.
Shoot, the Jags won, Houston won, and we won. Y'all, man, come on, bro. Or the Titan says, you think Kelce does that to Elijah Molden or Monty Hooker? Probably.
Talking about that same holding play? Yeah, probably. Yeah, it could have been anybody. He got away with it. He was pissed off at the second quarter. He throwing his helmet like it was a bowling ball.
That should have been a flag.
That's a flag.
DJ Moore got flagged for that.
Kelce was on one last night.
He was.
The Titans pissed him off. And they don't. It was from that, man. I'm telling you, that playoff game, y'all. Y'all might not remember the game that Marcus Mariota threw the touchdown to himself. In that game, Jonathan Cyprian murdered Kelce. And we saw it immediately. Say, he's done. He's out. As soon as I said, he's done. And he had a concussion. And it seemed like since then, he's like, I hate playing the Titans, man. It's almost like we scored 32 points a game. We can't score against these jokes. I'm pissed off.
That's why the Bills were so happy that they scored on us. That's why they were happy. That was their Super Bowl. We finally beat the Titans.
Man.
Down, bro. It ain't gonna happen like that again. Jeremiah says, do you think the Commanders sell the team? Yes, I do.
Yeah, they do.
Yes, I do.
They do.
Oh, yes,
they do. They need to.
They told him. They told him up front. You know he got some secrets on him. So they told him, man, you got to sell the team now, bro. You got to go. You're going to mess up the league for real.
Yep. That's right, man.
Do y'all think we'll lose Derrick Henry if we don't win the Super Bowl in the next 2 years? Yes,
I do. And it would suck because a team like the Buffalo Bills or something that picked up Derrick Henry, it's a wrap. The Buffalo Bills are winning the Super Bowl. Like it would, I would only say cool if we start to stink, if we suck. I would be like, man, hey Derrick, do your thing, bro. Hey man, you a Titan for life, dog. Retire number 22. Get that man in the Hall of Fame, bro. Call it a day, dude. You know what I'm saying? I would hate that. I don't want that to happen. But that's a hell of a question.
Right. Yeah, team leader. I bring him as an offensive coordinator. That when he was with the Eagles, he's the one who helped develop Carson Wentz.
Yep.
Just saying, he knows how to develop talent better than what you got now. It just don't.
That's right.
And you know what? Dragon Ball Z 2000 coach will probably finish at 6-10-1 because
I can see that too, man. And everybody talking in the preseason, the Colts this and the Colts that. The Colts are going to win the AFC South. How many years have we heard that? Man, shove that down your throat, man.
4 years, 4-5 years. Like it's different, man. And they're gonna have to figure out how to regroup, which I don't think they will. You know what I mean? Keisha, let's see. If the Bills lose Allen for the rest of the season, I can see us going all the way. Bills are the only team that scares me for the
Keisha,
playoffs.
man.
Yep.
Keisha, you speaking facts, man.
Yep.
This is what I was saying, Jacques, about, having a situation. Remember I said when we, didn't look at, picking up somebody. And I was like, man, you just never know what might happen, right? We're right there. We're going to the playoffs. Josh Allen, anybody get hurt. Situations can happen. And then at that moment, are you ready? This was a great opportunity for us to pick up somebody. We got an elite defense. We got an elite running back. Take advantage while you can. Get your receiver. If you need to trade a second-round pick, you do that. You do that. And we didn't do it. And we suck at receiver. And that's going to cost us.
Yep.
If the Bills are not in the picture, you damn right, Keisha, we can get to the Super Bowl. Kansas City, they're going to be there. Kansas City, Cincinnati going to be there. There's going to be some teams. Baltimore, they're going to be
Jets.
like Miami. We here. It's not going to be easy road now. Yeah. We can't look past them either. But I'm saying Buffalo taking out the picture, that's huge. If that happens. Again, I hope he's not. But if it does happen, I mean, that's bad luck. But, yeah.
I think the way his elbow was and the way he was clenching his elbow, bro, I think he's done. I think he's done, man. That didn't look good. OBJ is still there, but I don't think the Titans are gonna pull the trigger on OBJ. No. I just don't. You see what happened to Deshaun Jackson? He just pulled his hamstring.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, somebody said he got a longer catch than any other Titans wide receivers this whole.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. I say, yeah.
We got 56 seriously. People in the chat, y'all.
Let's see.
Yes, sir.
Man, bro, that's what I'm saying. Like, guys, I was telling Hawk this. I said, next year, when we do our prediction show, our schedule show, the first 2 games of the season, you just put those down as L's because the Titans are just not ready, right? The third game, we're going to probably pick it up. But those 2 games, no. Because I was telling Hawk, I said, if we play them again, we got them. We got them. Yep. We got them. Like, we definitely. Did you say Norm Child? I remember Norm Child. Bring back Norm Child. No, Norm Child. The Norm Child. You remember Norm Child, Hawk? I know you do.
Yeah, I remember Norm Child. I've seen. Touchdown. I've met him in person in Nashville. Yeah.
Yes, Jeremiah, you're right. But it's 2 different times, right? Back in if the Titans were playing football like this back in the early 2000s, it helped us get to a Super Bowl, right? Mm-hmm. This is the perfect formula for it. But now you're in a league where you have to score points. And imagine this defense with Kansas City. Imagine if we put all our defensive players on the Kansas City Chiefs. Kansas City Chiefs probably won't lose no game. Yeah. It's ridiculous, man. It's ridiculous.
We talked in the pregame about the Chiefs and their defensive woes and their pass defense and those things, right? There are things you can do to the Chiefs to beat them. They're beatable. You know what I'm saying? We almost beat them with a rookie quarterback. They had to throw it 68 times. And that's a bad sign to throw 68 times.
Yes, sir.
You're not going to win like that.
Hey, and the thing is, the Titans defense is not even fully healthy. That's what's even more scary and terrifying. You're not even fully healthy at this point. And imagine if Harold Landry was playing. Just imagine. Molden ain't playing. And you get Molden back. You kick McCrary. Shout out to McCrary for getting his first interception, by the way. Shout out to you, Patrick Mahomes.
We don't talk about McCrary a lot, man. Shout out to Roger McCrary, man.
Yes, sir. Shout out
Rookies
to that
holding it down out there, bro.
They are. Like I was telling Hawk about the rookie class. That shout out to John Robinson for the rookie class. Even though he traded the pick, he's kind of making up for it now. But in the receiver, the 1-for-1 is not working, right? But that's what I forgot. Hooker.
Yeah,
Hooker's not even out there.
What's up, Deck and Nate?
Hooker's not out there.
Yep.
Hooker's not out there, bro. Once you get them back, bro. And who can you pull up the schedule, please? I know you still got it. Real quick. I want to see the quarterbacks that we played that can really pose a threat. Nicky Queen is saying
Sean,
nobody
has comment because we heard that, by the way.
Yeah, that's bull. That's bull stuff, bro. Okay. Real quick. I'm gonna keep your comment up, Sean. So we got Joe Burrow, Aaron Rodgers, who's not playing good. Joe Burrow's playing We got Jalen Hurts, who I think that the Titans defense will give him fits. I do. And that only disadvantage, he's a running quarterback. We got Lawrence, Trevor Lawrence, which I don't think he's going to do too much. The Chargers have been kind of iffy. We got David Mills again. We got Dak, and we got Trevor Lawrence again. So the defense should be fine. Like I said, with the Philly, that's what I think our challenge will be because he's a running quarterback.
Yep.
But other than that, that's all I want to see, Hawk. That's all I want to see. But let's get to this comment. Nick Akina Westbrook had the nerve to say nobody had a problem with the Titans wide receivers before week 9.
Hey, Nick, NWI, yes, we did. We've talked about it all season. Yes, we did have a problem with it. We did. And if it wasn't felt, just understand we understood. So that's why we didn't say anything, because we were winning games, right? But when you lose games and you have a receiver core that had 0 catches, that's a problem. That's a problem. So yes, we did. The receiver group has been trashed this season. Y'all got to step it up. You got to make the catch. Don't make an excuse. I had 0 catches. I got to do better. He threw it to me. He trusted me, and I messed up. That's what Nick Westbrook-Akina should be saying. I had 0 catches, man. I got to do better. That's on me. Yeah, he said that, Lion King.
He had the nerve to fix his neck to say that.
Yep.
Nick, go. he act like he been balling all season, dog.
Yeah, exactly, man.
And you fixed it. You fixed that. You fixed your neck to say. You remember your mama said you fix your mouth to say that.
Yep.
Man, come on, man.
Yeah.
Like,
hey, Ian, I saw your comment about McCrary, about he got family that's frat. All right, good stuff, man. All right. Good stuff. If he haven't watched the show, man, tell Frat to watch the show. We here.
Jay Wood says Kyle Phillips is turning into a one-game wonder. Well,
too early to say that, I think.
Yeah, I can't say that yet. Hey, we need him. We need him. I'll say that. We need him. We need him better than what we got. Yeah,
we need him
better than what we got.
If there was a receiver that could have done something this last game, would have been Kyle Phillips.
Yeah, and Malik would have threw it to him too. Matter of fact, Tannehill was throwing to him before he got hurt. He was the receiver, trailing too. Like, come on now. Yeah, Jakeon, he said that. He said that, Jakeon. He said it. No, he said it. Go look it up. He said
that.
He said it. He fixed his mouth to say that. JP says Malik dropped downs for Nick Akina Westbrook again. I know. I know.
I think Nick was in his feelings, man, at that moment with that interview. Sometimes, though, and the reporters, that's their job to catch them slipping, right? Right when they lose a game, you didn't get no catches. Coaches probably was in his ear all game. Catch the damn ball, Nick. And then right at the end of the game, it's like, man, damn. And then, hey, Nick, what you think about the game? You still mad? And then, right? So that's what happened, man. You know what I mean? I bet he wish he could take that comment back.
But still, don't fix your mouth to say that. You see, Robert Woods had enough savvy to not say nothing. Yeah, we'll do better. But you out of all people had a nerve to say that. Well, go sit down, man. What is wrong with you? And even Vrabel called him out. Called him out. He called him out on the podium. Man, they got to catch the ball. Yep. Catch the ball.
He took up. Mike Vrabel took up for Malik Willis, man.
Yeah.
He said, he got the ball down there, guys. He got the ball down there. That's what y'all wanted. We're doing it, and we're not making the catches.
He said, man, and he was throwing it downfield. Like, Vrabel was kind of shocked. He said, because every time Malik drew back, he was literally looking downfield for somebody. I'm like, don't stop. Don't stop going. Oh, we got a super chat in the building. I think this is our boy Damon. Love you guys saying the right things. Tighten up, fam. $20 for the super chat. Thank you, Damon.
Hey, Damon. Hey, bro. That gets 2 from us on that, bro. Hey, Damon, tighten up. Do-do-do-do. Boom. Do-do-do-do. Boom. Damon in the building. Yes, sir. Damon, appreciate it, good brother. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. And Titan says there's a chance Kyle Phillips and Traylon Burks will be our wide receiver 1 and 2 the whole time, waiting to the bloom. And that's the thing about your rookie class that everybody should be excited about. They're going to have a bright future. All their futures are bright as a shooting star. You're just dealing with something with them. They're outplaying the veterans. It's crazy to say that, man. It is insane. McQuarrie is outplaying Caleb Farley. Yep. What's up with that? Nicholas Petit-Frere, even though he didn't have a good game yesterday, he's been balling. Yep. He's been balling. Like, there we go, right there. Jakeon, every rookie we've drafted. Only person that hasn't played is Chance Campbell. Is it Chase Campbell? Chase Campbell. He hasn't got it. But in the preseason, when I seen him play in preseason, I said Chance is going to be solid when he gets healthy. When he gets healthy, he's going to be fine. And remember, guys, we still got Monty Rice, who's a quick linebacker. We still got, man, we got a lot of pieces, dude. We got a lot of pieces.
let me tell you one player we have not talked about, and I apologize, and I hadn't even seen it anywhere in the comments. I said, boy, Christian Fulton, man.
Oh yeah,
Fulton been balling all season long, man.
Yep.
And he's getting better every single week. Shout out to that boy K Full, man. Yep. Shout out to him, man. You know what I'm saying? I've been to his shop, you know what I'm saying, on Buchanan Street, you know what I'm saying? And why come I can't remember it right now? I've been there 2 or 3 times.
The
trenches, right by Slimmer Huskies. Hey, I bought 1 or 2 things there when I was there, man. Hey, my daughter performed there as well, man. She was singing and rapping there, man. The trenches is dope. His brother's cool, man. Hey, Christian Fulton is doing his thing, man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, did you see the pass breakup he had on Kelce?
Yep, I did.
Like you said, to me, he looks fluid. He looks faster. He looks good, man. He looks, and you know they don't throw his way anyway. David Long too. David Long too.
David Long is everywhere, man. David Long's everywhere, dude.
He had them pissed off. He had the entire Colts offense pissed off in the first half.
Yep.
In the first half. You know what? Ben Jones should make the Pro Bowl. I mean, he's balling too. Ben is a warrior, man. He's a warrior, man. Tough, man.
Yep.
I see why they signed him for another year, man. Hey, shout out to Ben. Hell, Byard almost had an interception. You know what? Byard almost had an interception, but Rashad Weaver jumped off sides. I'm like, damn, Rashad.
Yep, exactly, man.
And
Adams is solid. Adams' coverage is okay. That guy can tackle, bro. That guy makes tackles. He tackles like a middle linebacker. Zach Cunningham, he tackles like Zach. Well, he probably tackles better than Zach Cunningham right now. Zach Cunningham had a pretty good game till he got hurt. What happened with Zach Cunningham?
He got hurt, like you just said. Dylan Cole was out there knocking heads too.
Yeah, he was, man. He was, man.
Keisha, and Keisha said something prolific. The only thing that sucks about these rookies looking great like Fulton and Simmons is that we gotta pay them soon. And I kept, yes, we do. That is that is the saddest part about this whole thing. Somebody's gonna have to walk.
Yep, that's football. That happens. That's why when you have them, you got to take advantage. That's why I'm so disappointed in last year. The 1 seed, you got to take advantage because next year doesn't look the same.
You're a great salesman because you sold me, bro. You had me. Big Titan TV, yes, he did. I remember the game that he came in and took Jayon. When Jayon got hurt, remember me and Hawk were watching the playoff game when we were playing the Patriots. And me and Hawk trying to say it at the same time. Who was 51? 51 out there balling. 51 out there balling. I remember like that was yesterday. And all of a sudden he took his job, man. It's crazy, man. Yeah, Fulton is a lockdown. Yes, sir. You know I like my lockdown corners. That's why my name is Lockdown. Come on now.
And think about with David Long. Think about, I don't know if y'all have heard about the 2019 Tennessee Titans draft.
Yep.
ESPN had it ranked in the top 10 in NFL history. Did y'all hear what I just said? History. The 2019 Titans draft. Jeffrey Simmons, AJ Brown, you had Long, you had Nate Davis, Monty Hooker. Mm-hmm. It was one other guy. And all of them
DeMarcus Walker.
DeAndre
Walker.
DeAndre Walker, right.
Yeah.
But those 5 that I just named are still in the league, and they all signed big contracts, right? Mm-hmm. They're still there balling. That draft was unreal. Now, Jock, the 2016 draft was good too with Derrick Henry and Kevin Byard too, and Jack Conklin. That was a dope draft too.
Yep. So John Robinson came in hot. You know what I mean? And you know, a touchdown talk, we would pay them and older players will leave. What have I always said about the Titans? They always tend to draft your replacement, or they'll bring a practice squad player in. These new rookies that they've bought in is not Fulton's replacement. Fulton, I think they'll sign him for a long career. It's Caleb Farley. That's Caleb Farley's replacement. Elijah Molden is here. So they're going to have to figure out what they're going to do with Caleb Farley because he's just sitting on the bench. What is he doing, Hawk? Just sitting there, right?
He is. Playing special teams. First round pick.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you what's weird about Caleb Farley. Most people might how can I say this? I don't know. He's had a hurt back. He's had COVID 3 times, knee. He's had a lot of problems. Mm-hmm. And this year is done for Caleb. But I don't know if they bring him back next year or not. I'd be interested to see how he do next year, man. We'll see, man. We'll see.
Move him to safety. Let him switch. Let him do where he can see the ball versus having his back turned to the ball because he doesn't do a good job at turning his head, or he doesn't he doesn't have technique at all, man. Yeah, he just needs to go and learn how to play the position. Like
that's right.
His athleticism is what helped him get drafted. You know what I mean? And that's what team leader just said. We try him at safety. Why not? Try him. Yeah, I mean, that's right. I don't know. You know what I mean?
Let's see.
Yeah. And we do. You know, they're not using Robert Woods right either. They're not using him right. Like, I know somebody said, well, he's older. No, Robert Woods, you still can use him with end arounds, right? Like, they don't use him right. That's the problem. Like, you can use him, but Sean Britton says Weaver is nice. Yes, he is. Yes, he is.
Weaver makes bonehead mistakes sometimes, though. He's gotta play smarter, but he's good.
The offense. Do you see the jump off sides?
Yep, he does that. He does it a lot. Yep, he does it a lot.
Yep. Kalu's played pretty solid. Like
Kalu did play solid. He did.
Yeah. Like, you know what? You're right, touchdown. Farley's out because Kalu's playing pretty good. I mean, it's he's just in a crowded room, man. And I don't know. You know what I mean?
Like you said, Jacques, Caleb Farley better start. Start catching passes to the receiver.
Yes, he's gonna have to start doing something, bro. Because you want to stay in this, but not just for the Titans, but he want to stay in the league, right?
Yep.
For your career, bro. You know what I mean? Rams, we got him against exactly. Put him in the slot. His bread and butter's in the slot.
That's all tied down in, bro.
Yep, he has no choice to play on the outside, but put him in. I mean, I don't know, man. He's tied down.
He got no. Cody Hollister's wide two. How do y'all feel about that, man?
It sucks.
Cody Hollister is wide receiver number 2.
Hey, what did they call him? Somebody called him something, man. It was hilarious. Damn, I forgot what they would because of his hair, man. It sucks, dude.
He looks like Clipboard. The Clipboard Jesus.
He does look like
quarterback's
Clipboard.
Name. That was Charlie Whitehurst.
Charlie Whitehurst. And did you see the best block that he had all year is when Malik threw him the ball and he was going to.
Yeah,
did you see the block?
He was blocking. He looked like Orlando Pace out there playing.
He was blocking. I bet the corner was like, "What are you doing, bro?
What are you doing?" Corner like he backpedaled like he's blocking me.
Oh man, I'm like,
call me. That should have been a legal receiver downfield or holding. The way.
I was like, was he blocking? Oh man,
and the ball hit him in the back of the head too, didn't it? Like that was weird. I was like, that didn't look right. I ain't never seen nothing like that before.
Malik, like, what the hell are you doing? Stonehouse will be a Pro Bowler. Mark my words, he'll be a Pro Bowler. Yeah, so Jeremiah, who are you looking at next year's draft? Well, it's early, but I kind of get a little head start. What's the receiver from UT, man? What's his name?
Hyatt.
I like him.
Jalen Hyatt.
They got a couple of little pass blockers I like. You know who I would want to pick up? Marvin Harrison Jr. I don't know if he'll be available, but he'll be a great pickup.
Yeah.
He'll be a great pickup. Yeah. He'll be a great pickup. I just don't think I don't know, man. That's who was saying. That's what he said. Somebody said Billy Ray Cyrus. That's who that's yes. Billy Ray Cyrus. Yes. Yes. Billy Ray. Who was that? That wasn't Sal from Jersey who said that. Who said that? Somebody said that. Man, that was hilarious.
Boutte from LSU.
Left tackle.
I got a high school teammate. His son played for LSU. He's a line. He's out there starting as a true freshman. So I'm watching him like, man, Kayvon Boutte is no joke. Yeah, Marvin's a sophomore.
Yes,
he can be a rookie all-pro. Yes, he can.
He should be. Yep. He should be. He should. Yep. I don't know how they do their rankings and stuff, but he should be.
That boy Brett Kern did a slide to the left, man. He was like, man, that boy better than me, man. I'm retiring, dog. I know I'm not making the team. He said that. He said he's special.
Yeah.
We didn't have 4 or 5 guys in my career come here. He wasn't worried about it. He said this joker Stonehouse had him kicking late at night trying to make this team, man.
So real quick, this is a question for me. What should we pick with our first pick? I'm gonna tell you my answer in a minute. A left tackle or receiver? Hawk, should we pick okay, guys, in the comment section, should we pick a receiver or a left tackle with our first pick? Hawk, what should we do with our first pick? Should we pick a receiver or a left tackle?
Now,
I got my answer.
As you all know, again, the draft is far from here. So what I say now, don't put it in ink. You know what I'm saying? For me, it's wide receiver, man. We need a receiver. Okay. You know, a lineman, a lineman could be great here too. I wouldn't be mad either way. Give me a receiver. I mean, you need receiver play now, man. I'd almost draft one in the first and second round, bro. We need receiver help, man. You, Jacques?
Trade the first round pick. Get a bunch of picks in the second, third, and fourth round. Because that's what we tend to do. That's what we tend to hit our goal and hit the bell. We don't never hit on our first round picks for some reason. And I know it sucks, but load up on picks. John Robinson, you do good from the second to the fourth. That's me. But if I got to choose, I'd say a receiver. We need a receiver bad. I mean, you can go out and get a left tackle, but we need a receiver bad. So Chris Wilder, if Primetime Sun went into next year's draft, what team will pick him up? You talking about not Shador, is it?
Shador Sanders. I'm thinking that's who he's talking about, the quarterback, not the
Yeah,
safety. Shiloh
yeah,
Sanders, right?
yeah, Shador.
I don't know.
Man, that's hard, bro. Will he get picked that high? There's the number one question. Man, Christopher, that's. I would have to see the teams that need quarterbacks. I mean, the Colts can look at them.
It'll be next year. It won't be this year. It'll be the following year.
Be the following. The Colts.
So it's hard to answer that now.
Right. The Colts can look at them. I mean, I don't know. That's hard, man. That's a hard question. Great thought-provoking question. It makes you think. Wide receiver in free agency. I would say left tackle in free agency, because if you get a left tackle in free agency, he comes in with experience. I don't want to draft a rookie left tackle because of the experience piece of it. I want to actually go out and pick up experienced one and then run with that. And then even with the wide receivers that's coming out this year, you're not going to get a top-notch number one glaring wide receiver. You're going to get a good supporting wide receiver, but not a good a premier wide receiver, if that's what we're looking for, right? So let's see here. We'll take a couple more.
We'll answer a few more questions, y'all.
I just don't see it, bro. Like, we haven't really hit on our first round picks. I mean, right now we got one that's trending with Caleb Farley. We still don't know Traylon Burks. Jeffrey Simmons is about the only one that is hit.
Right.
Yeah, because Derrick was a second round pick. Byard was a third. Go ahead, Hawk.
We have a lot of holes, man, on offense, man. The trade would need to be really good. We'd have to get a decent amount of picks for that first round pick. We need talent on offense. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But that's a long time from now.
Even though it's a long time from now, I start to look at what we have in the offseason, just because I'm just looking into the future. I'm just like trying to figure out, hey, what is out there so we can start preparing. And we're gonna need a backup center soon. We're gonna need his replacement. Unfortunately, we're gonna need his replacement. But like you said, Hawk, we got a lot of holes, man. A lot of freaking holes. How long do you think Ryan Tannehill will be our quarterback here? Hawk, how long do you think Tannehill will be here?
I say another year. This year, next year. Then they have to make a decision. Yeah, 2 years. I think 2 years max. I think it's max. I don't think after next year he'll be here. Mm-hmm. So
I'll be surprised if he stays. I'll be surprised if they cut him next year. I'll be hella surprised. It'll be kind of, but I'm with you, Hawk. I think 2 years max, and he'll have to go, man, because that contract is eating up a lot of our space.
It really is. It really is.
And he needs to share some of that money too. But we're not good in the first round. We need, Oh yeah. I know. Oh yeah. That goes to Vrabel. That's all Vrabel.
Yep.
Oh, okay. Hawk, should we draft a quarterback?
Nope. I don't think so. I've made mention, many times about the draft. If you draft a quarter, in my opinion, if you draft a quarterback, he needs to be like a top 5 quarterback. If you like, we need a future quarterback. And, not say you can't, down the road, like say a second round, late first round pick, but I would say most star quarterbacks are early top 5, top 10 draft picks. Majority of them are. And so, I would say you still got Tannehill, Malik Willis. You need to build around them to make that, to see what happens, man. So, nah, I don't think not next year. Now, look at Malik. If it doesn't pay next year, then the following year, draft quarterback.
Now, if you do draft that quarterback, you got to make sure Todd Downing is not here, because even if you do draft a quarterback, they have to develop that quarterback to make him be successful. So I don't care what quarterback you bring in here. Yeah, he's gonna try to do the same thing, but he if you don't bring in talent and, like you said, how build around him, you putting them, you're gonna fail him. So I'm with you. How I say, I've told Hawk this. I say that's a prolific thing that you said when you say to draft in the top 5, and I agree with you. Draft in the top 5 or the top 10 to get you a quarterback. There you go. Other than that, don't do it. Don't pull the trigger. And then at that point in time, Malik's going to already know the offense. He's already going to be familiar with the offense anyway. So I can bring in for like a backup. If we need a backup quarterback, yes, I will bring in one that way. But other than that, you're not going to get a Herndon. You're not going to get some of a lot of these rookies that'll come out next year or even the year after next. We're just always at the bottom part of the draft, and you got other holes and needs besides a quarterback. So
yeah, that's right. That's right. So let's go 2 more questions, y'all.
Let's see. I hope he is. I hope he is. I mean, Jay,
I think so.
If John Robinson them see that guy, they might do that. But I mean, at this point in time, if you do that, he has to come in and compete day one. He better come in ready. He better come, because if you draft a quarterback high, you trade up. My expectations are going to be up here. My expectations for Malik is, because he's a 3rd round pick, is right here. But if I draft you in the 1st round, you better start, and you better be great when you come out start. And I know he's a rookie, but that's my expectations. It's not fair, but it is what it is. Let's see. Titans could be unstoppable if Kelce takes over the offense. I can see that. I can definitely see that. Hey, thank you, Rocky Yeet. We really appreciate that.
Appreciate that, Rocky Yeet.
Said, everybody in this chat,
thank you, Jason.
Like button. Thank you.
Hit that like button. Algorithm. Jason Marable, appreciate that, bro.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hit that like button, please. Hey, if we would have had either one of these guys, we would have won that game yesterday.
Yep.
Hawk, I know you get. I know how you feel about Corey Davis being the 5th pick.
No, I don't have a problem with Corey Davis. I just said if he was just picked 5th in the draft, we had other options. But with him being on the field, hey, Corey Davis was all right. He's better than what we got now.
Right. And touchdown. Unfortunately, I didn't play quarterback. Cornerback maybe, but quarterback. The verdict is still out on Malik. Like I said, I like his upside. If the Titans didn't like his upside, they wouldn't have drafted him. You just got to live with it, guys. We drafted Malik Willis. If the Titans didn't like him, they wouldn't have drafted him.
Yeah.
Man, Ty Hilton, I would call him. I mean, hell, Davis is hurt. You know what? You're right. He is hurt.
Yeah, he is hurt. And I don't know the condition of T.Y. Hilton. The last time T.Y. Hilton was on the field, he left out with a neck brace.
He did.
I don't know. He's not young either.
He did. Yep. So touchdown, you already know. He already know. He played quarterback. Hey, we were DBs, man. We were DBs. Yeah. Hey, I respect the quarterback position. Y'all got a lot to do. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's right.
Y'all got a lot to do. My homeboy and Lamar both blessed, and there you go.
Yep, that's right, man.
Hey, Andy Reid got his blessing too. Everybody sees it.
Yep.
Everybody sees it. Hey, same here. Same here. Touchdown. Same here. Same exact here. Like you said, let's see. Yeah, like Hawk said, we'll take one more question. Make it a good one, too. Hey, Jake said he was a nose tackle.
Okay, nose tackle.
Trenches.
Jake on. All right.
Hey, Hawk, did you ever get a chance to play on the D-line, bro?
Defensive end, not the tackle or nothing like that.
Hey, what did you think about it? Did you have fun when you played?
I did. When I played junior pro ball when I was 12, I led the league in sacks. I was defensive player of the year, man.
Ain't it fun?
Man.
Yeah. I got to do that in semi-pro. It was fun, bro. I actually had a good time. Spotters went on the layup. They were like, man, what are you doing? I said, this is fun. I see how y'all big hog mollies in the trenches, man. That's fun, man.
Yeah.
Cool.
I was tall and, you know what I'm saying, long arms and things, man. I just go around the corner. And that, you know what I'm saying, had to run through some offensive tackles to get there, but you know what I'm saying. But yeah, that was fun, man. That was fun.
Hey, appreciate it. Appreciate
it. Touchdown talk.
Appreciate that, bro. Appreciate it.
Yes,
glory days.
Glory days, yeah, for sure.
Hey, yeah, man. Sure. I practice Wildcat, man. Hey, you're right. Semi-pro is amazing. It gives you opportunities that if I've played against collegiate players. I've played against players that have been in the Canadian League. It's fun, man. It's fun. As a matter of fact, shout out to DRC, man, Dominique Rogers-Camardi. He was playing semi-pro there for a minute. I don't know if you knew that, Hawk.
Okay, no, I didn't.
Yeah. So
yeah, a lot of guys I played college football with played semi-pro, man. And they would share with me different stories and things like that. So that I considered it one time, man. At that point, man, I started working. As soon as I graduated from college, man, I was like, it's gonna be tough for me to do that. But yeah, shout out to any of those like you, Jacques. They play semi-pro ball.
Yeah, man, it's just fun ball, man. Fun times.
Yeah, man. Yep. So,
all right, Hawk. Well, we can go ahead. Let me see if we got one more question. Hey, there you go to TSU. Same here, Ian. Shout out to TSU. Where you graduate?
And I put the M in front of mine. All my family went to TSU. I mean, I'm Nashville to the core. Mom, sister, aunts, everybody. But me and my brother, I mean, hey, that's scholarship. So that's why I went to MTSU. You know what I mean?
He's
Yeah,
a
man.
Blue
So,
Raider. Shout
and
out
that's
to
cool. Now TSU got a lot of history, man. A lot of
yes,
history.
sir. Shout out to
Went to
State,
the
man.
Jackson State game. Went to the Jackson State game and TSU game in Memphis. That was fun, man.
Yep. Hey, that's our rival. Hey, Ian, if you stayed on campus, man, I remember them Boyd days. I stayed in Boyd, man. It was trash, dog. Trash.
Oh, 07.
Trash. He said 2007. Okay, so
Okay.
Ian, no, it was trash, man. Woo. So this last question: would y'all draft some guys out of the USFL?
I don't know. I'd have to see. I just had to see who's available. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Same here. Jay Brown. Okay, this was a good question. Do you expect Tannehill to come back this year? Yes, I do.
Yeah, he'll be back.
He'll be back. It's a high ankle sprain.
It's high ankle sprain.
It could be if he re-aggravates it, then he'll have an issue. But I think that's what they're trying to avoid, for him to re-aggravate it and mess it up in serious. So definitely. Yeah. Yes, Boyd was trash. Boyd was the trailer trash of trash. And Hawk, you know about Boyd.
I was just on Boyd. I was just in Boyd a few days ago because I have a cousin. He's more like a nephew. He goes to Tennessee State. And so I go up there to visit him and things like that. So I was just there a few days ago, man.
Yeah, Boyd is horrible, man. I
stayed in Boyd for 8 weeks in a summer camp. So I know all about TSU.
Man, that's horrible, bro.
My uncle works at TSU. He's been
so
there.
If you're from Nashville, you know TSU. You know 4 to 6 weeks. Are you sure lying? Yeah. We'll see. But anyway, Hawk, take us out, man. Take us out, dog.
All right, y'all. All right. Well, folks, we want to say thank you all, man. You know what I'm saying, for joining in on the show. As always, y'all, you know what I mean? We're having a great time. Despite the loss, we did lose. We got to come back better against the Denver Broncos this coming up week. As you all know, again, we are on different platforms, not just say YouTube. And if you have not hit the subscribe button or the like button, do that now. Thank you for everybody who's been here on the chat, man. Keeping the chat line alive. You know what I'm saying? Popping. So on Instagram, you can hit us up at Tennessee Titans Weekly on Instagram. You can hit us up on Twitter at Titans Weekly 24/7. You can email us as well at TennesseeTitansWeekly@gmail.com. We also have a TikTok. Our TikTok is at Tennessee Titans Weekly. Now, I showed you all earlier my hoodie. I'm going to move my microphone so y'all can see it. Y'all see the hoodie? It's a good price, man. Hey, the fabric is off the chain, man. It's just like top grade. It's great, man. The print is on there. It's really good, man. You know what I'm saying? So it's a little bit up close picture there for y'all. So check it out, man. We got merchandise. It's in our profile as well on Teespring, teespring.com. Tennessee Titans Weekly, man. It supports, man.
Yes, sir. And when you do subscribe and hit the like button, please share the show. It definitely helps get the content out there. And if you're a new subscriber, welcome. Shut up, Siri. Welcome to the family. Welcome to the weekly family. So if you are any new subscribers, definitely thank you for watching the show. And hey, we're gonna get ready for these Broncos and tighten up, baby. Tighten up.
Well, hey, team leader, same to you as well, and everybody else as well, man. We hope everyone has a great week. As you all know, again, we will have the pregame show at some point this week, so check it out. Make sure to look around on the YouTube, and you'll see it. So have a great week, and as we always say, man, facts,
no paper.